All right, welcome to Snake Dive Barbell Time to Train. My name is Larry Malcheff. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, dislike the channel, do whatever you need to do, but give the YouTube algorithm some feedback so the channel can grow. Thank you very much. Okay, so today I broke my weight loss plateau. I was stuck at 313 for the longest. My body had a set point. Now I've broken through that set point and my body is free to drop some pounds. So, with that being said, Coach and I have come up with a dietary plan for me that I believe is going to work. We're going back to a meal that I used to have when I was in my snake dieting days, which is 10 ounces of filet, 800 grams of sweet potato, and 400 grams of pineapple. And so I eat that meal twice a day, and that comes out to 4,380 calories. That's when I eat the meal twice. That's the total calories, 4,380 in an entire day. And I chop that in half, and I eat OMAD once a day on my off days. So on my off days, I'm only taking in 2,690 calories. Or I mean, yeah, 2,690 calories, right. So, and I'm drinking a liter of snake juice a day, no more than that because I already get a lot of sodium in the food. So, we're going to run that and see how that works. I should be able to maintain strength and get leaner. It's been going on for about a week now, and I haven't noticed any loss in strength. My depth to my squatting is getting better. It's not where it needs to be, but today the depth was definitely there, more so than it's been, and with the weight getting heavier, it's important that I'm able to hit this depth. So this old body of mine, though, the hips aren't what they used to be, and it takes me putting more weight on the barbell to get to depth. But also, these knee wraps. I ordered some new knee wraps. These are mediums, and these are probably the ones I'm going to be wearing in competition. They'll get looser as my weight goes down, but these are super, super tight. I use probably half a bottle of talcum powder to put them on today. But I've got I've got a larger size coming. Actually, I ordered two different pair today, and we're going to see how those work. So, that being said, the weight felt light today. Felt very, very light today in the squat. The deadlift, it was heavy today. Very, very heavy today. It really beat me up today. But that's okay. I survived. I didn't fail any lifts. And it was a success. And even if you do fail, if you give it everything you got, you're still a success. You just didn't hit the mark exactly. As long as you don't quit, then you're good. As long as you keep getting back up, keep struggling, you're all right. Now you see how the depth is going. The depth is going pretty good. It's going better now. I've got more weight on the barbell. So I did 5 pause squats. Here were 225, and the hip crease, which I'm looking for, is back towards the like where the singlet gets black, and where that borderline between the red and the black. I put some white chalk there. That's where my femur goes into my hip socket. So if we can get the hip socket below the top of the knee, then we've hit depth. But it's difficult to see if you're a judge, and if you've been judging a lot of lifts, so you have to be able to get the fucker deep, so that there's no question. You don't want any questionable depth. So that means I've got to drop maybe another 10 or 15 pounds in order to just drop down in there lower, because I was jamming myself down as low as I could possibly get today. The squat rack may be tiny, but I'm used to it now, and the safety bars on either side they're at that's rebar, that's raw iron. It's not going to break, so I can take these as low as I need, and if I got a bail on them, I'll be just fine. So I'm pressing myself down, jamming myself down into the hole, and this was as low as I could get today, and it was just in time for my top set here. So the reason why this first one was a little questionable is because my weight was a little bit forward, and as we see, I sit back into it a little bit more, and the depth comes along, Yep, there it is. And we're going to hit another one here that's definitely to depth, but it looks questionable. You got to pause it, but in a meet you don't get to pause it. You don't get to hit pause in a meet. It's got to be obvious for them to give you the white lights. So in a lot of federations, that would count. And I'm not saying it's because they're I'm bragging about the 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 high standards of the USAPL or the IPF in comparison to other federations, but it's just the way it is. They are trying to work their way into the Olympic arena, and so they have set the standard super high. And I'm actually very proud to say that for the most part, I've never bombed out of a meet. I've always hit depth in USAPL. Every time I've squatted, I've always made it in. I've always made it through the squatting, and that is because I've always hit depth, and I never got scared on adding more to the barbell. I've always followed the plan. So that is the plan moving forward. It will always be the plan, so I don't feel like I'm jinxing myself either. Now, the bench today moved exceptionally well. I'm really, like as you lose weight, the tendency is for the bench to suffer a little bit. I don't want my bench to suffer a little bit. I'm working my ass off for this bench. Now, of course, if I'm making gains on the bench, no matter what they are, it's a gain. But man, it's powerlifting. You want to hit some numbers on the damn bench. I mean, good God, that total. You want a nice total as a power lifter, and if your bench is lagging, then you got to get that bench moving. So with the assistance work, with all the extra tricep work, I've really been pushing the envelope hard and jacking that assistance weight up. Not to the point where I can't recover for the next training session, but I honestly believe I'm pushing myself as a natural should go. I'm really actually training hard. Now, here's the top set, 250 for 3. These are all 3 beautiful pauses. And I want to give it up here to Julius Maddox, because I've been watching him bench, and if you ever get a chance to check out Julius Maddox, man, that guy is getting ready to do what nobody's ever done. He's going to hit an 800-pound bench, and that's oh my God, 800-pound squatter, 800-pound deadlift is something else. But he's getting ready to do an 800-pound bench without a bench shirt. He's going to hit that shit raw, just a belt and rack. This is just unbelievably, incredibly awesome. So he's one of a kind, man. All right. So the bench work was nice and easy today, and now we're on to the deadlift. And I'm working on form with the deadlift, trying to get these shoulders directly over the barbell. And I got a really good bloat on today from the V8 and from the V8 and from the snake juice. So I'm definitely pushing this belt out. But that helps. I feel like I'm gonna pop like a bubble when I get down to before I'm gonna pull it, but that's okay. It's a little discomfort, and I don't mind that. But everything's moving fast, and I'm taking big jumps in order to condition my body to be able to, at the meet, say maybe take a little bit lighter of a jump, so that I can conserve energy more, so that my mind, my body move quicker and faster. But right now it's time to make training very difficult. So there's my 405. Right? And right here, I should have put the number up. This is my 525 for 3. And that first one was nice. The second one Second one was nice. Third one's a little bit ugly, but I took 9 minutes in between 4:05 and 5:25. So maybe I should have taken another 10 minutes of rest. But my body kicked in and said, "Nope, get it. Time to get it. Gone. Yeah, mush." So that's what I did. Although I had to step away and get my mind right, get hyped up. And that's a sign I probably should have taken the extra 9 or 10 minutes. But it's a big jump. It's 4:05 to 5:25, so that's a 120-pound jump. But I got the lockout. Yep, there it is, and good. And I didn't slam it down, didn't drop it. So job well done on that. Although it could have been a little bit more solid of a lockout. So I'm going to take another. I think I'm going to take 15 minutes next week, and I'll go from 4:05 to 4:75, and then 4:75 up to 5:30. But the 4:50 for a set of four here was nice and easy, and that was very satisfactory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean the lift is opening up cleaner because I'm working on definitely keeping those shoulders right over that barbell and not jamming my jamming my hips down so far. Now here I'm working into these 65-pound dumbbells for shoulder presses, and 2 weeks ago I could only get 4 full reps out of it. Today I'd say that's not a bad deal. I got 10 reps, but they weren't all complete. But they're all past the halfway point. So next time I pick up the 65s, I should get probably all 10 locked out. I'm just gonna be it's gonna take a longer rest period, and it's gonna take a little bit